This is the things I did to feel less miserable and lost and depressed, you know? I think it's very common to feel aimless and lost, and you're just at home, at bed, doing nothing, watching a phone, fucking doom scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, all that shit. And first thing I did, obviously I'm still, you know, it's very often I do bad habits and shit like that. But the things I did to improve and stay away from, you know, doing nothing is specifying your aim, specifying a goal that you want / need. And that could be, for instance, being physically more active and eat healthier, let's say. At first you feel that's like so daunting and it's so hard, and how can I ever be physically active and work 6 times a week, fucking eat fucking rice, chicken and broccoli and shit like that. Like, how can I ever do that? It's so fucking daunting, so big. The first thing you need to do is actually make this such a bite-sized piece so your dumbass can do it. Even your fucking dumbass can do it. Like, obviously, I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm also a fucking dumbass and don't know what I'm fucking doing. But just make it to such a bite-sized piece that even you can do it. And what it can be, for instance, an example is when it comes to working out, for instance, just walking 10 minutes and doing push-ups and sit-ups at home. So you do 10 sit-ups, 10 push-ups, and then walk 10 minutes. That is a small piece, a small easy step you can do that is like tangible, and even your dumbass can do it. Then a second thing you can do is like, instead of, let's say you're very unhealthy and you eat a lot of junk food and a lot of like unhealthy shit. First thing you can do is like, instead of eating 5 donuts, eat 4 small steps. It feels like, you know, your ego like gets hurt when you hear like you need to make it to such a small step. But that is how you make it improvement. That's exactly how you do it. And then this is the first step I would think about is like, it gets easier to get wins and add on wins. It's like, you know, it's like the snowball effect. It's like a business term that is used to describe when it's like, at the start it's like hard to push. It's really fucking hard to push, but it gets easier to add on momentum and keep the ball rolling, the snowball rolling down the hill when you have gotten a win. And when you have added all the win of, you know, I've started working out, I've started eating healthier. Now the step up, for instance, studying more, fucking going harder at work, doing the good habits to continue to be, you know, to make you a better individual gets easier. So it's like a very important concept that I think you should think about, you know. And it works the same way when it comes to bad habits too. When you start eating junk food, you're doing some drugs, it's easier to do more bad habits and shit like that. And then this is a concept that I've learned from David Goggins. He had a quote that I thought I was like, wow, that is an interesting, very interesting insight, and I think you should take this with you. And that is, when hard times come, it's like you forget how much of a badass you are. That sounds like, it sounds corny, but it's like, it's true. It's like, when you think about all the hard things you've done, why can't you do this? You know, why can't you go through these hard times? You know, like, you remember you've been consistent, you've worked out, you've been eating healthy, you've been good to yourself, you started sleeping better, you've been working hard, you know, at work, you started to make a business and shit like that. You forget all the things you've done, and how Dave Goggins described it as like, it's going back to the cupboard in the cookie jar. You open it up and you see you have a cookie there, and you remember all the things you've done, and it's like, damn, that's an insight, you know. And that's, I think, what you should take with you. So those are the steps I took to feel less miserable and depressed. Specify your aim, a goal, make it a bite-sized piece so even your dumbass can do it. And then add on the momentum, continue rolling the ball. And then when you're feeling down bad and miserable, but don't forget the things you've done, and then don't lose your confidence, because you know you've done it before. That's how confidence works. Confidence is a thing that you work for, you know. It isn't something you inherently have. Like, some people say, like, be delusionally confident, but I don't think it works like that. I think confidence works more of you prove yourself that you can be confident. It's easy to be confident when you're like rich as fuck, you're feeling healthy as shit, you have a lot of good things to add on. Is like you can see yourself and see like, I have this. It's easy to be confident in, but it's hard when you don't have a lot. So don't forget what you already have. Those are the steps I will think about if I want to be less miserable. Hopefully this helps, and bye.